getting there? Oh, we're not. Ken Bozak. It goes well, man. I'm trying to figure out how to get in the shot well. I guess it works. You know what I look like. So it's funny. My a friend of mine who's kind of my brother too. He's a brother-in-law's brother, so I guess he's like my brother-in-law, whatever. He asked me about it. He's like, "What the hell does your name mean?" I was like, "Sativa Nakamoto." It's the only two things I give a shit about: weed and Bitcoin.
Nice. Sativa Nakamoto. That's actually a fucking genius name. Like I
thought
love
it was clever.
It is.
I
Clever
checked the hashtags. I checked everywhere. I saw nobody was using it, and I
That needs to be a strain of
First.
weed immediately so I can just spark it up and just inhale some Sativa Nakamoto. But now that made me feel some type of way because you go by the... I'm not going to smoke you, bro.
I'd rather you didn't.
So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself while I spark this up, let everybody know who you are, where you come from, and where you're going.
Okay. My name's Mike Salvi. I come from Philadelphia, and I'm I don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm going into next year, I guess. We're all going into next year. But yeah, oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can do all that. I forgot. By the way, nice shirt.
Thanks, man. Yeah, same. Likewise. I mean, this was basically how we come to be, come to meet, come to met integrity.
Yes, it is. So we're. By the way, your shirt is backwards. Mine's not.
Yeah, my camera's been like this for like a year, and I just never got around to figuring out how to fix it.
Whatever. It looks cool. It's mirrored. If I was higher up, it would look better.
So, man, I don't know. What's on your to-do list right now? I know tomorrow we have the meetup, right? Like, that's nearsighted, I guess. I'm looking more like next year. But tomorrow we got bitcoinphl.com. If anybody's interested, check out bitcoinphl.com. And we're going to be doing a meetup tomorrow. Going to be going through how to use a cryptocurrency exchange. I was trying to get a sponsor, but they kind of pulled out last second. I hope there was no, like, premature sponsorship there. But, yeah, exactly. I don't know if we're gonna have any sponsor babies that are gonna be like abandoned, but I'm actually thinking about doing Binance because they have an app. You know, they're really simple on either OS, Android, or Apple. Anybody showing up to the meetup tomorrow, just download the Binance app and we can show them how to, do their first, put in a buy order and then put in a sell order and buy low, sell high, kind of, play around with the basics, not what to do. Like, don't buy this, don't buy that, none of buy this, buy that. Just here's the basics.
I like it. Yeah, I use Binance. I like the app. You're supposed to trade, I guess, all securely and all that other stuff. But no, I use it. I like it. I mean, not to say that it's not secure. I'm just saying, like, I'm friends with people that are like, listen, you got to lock yourself in a lead painted, like in a lead encrypted room, pull out this computer that nobody knows how to get into. Then you can trade. Then you can log back out. Then you take off your Batman outfit and then you can do whatever. Me, I just like looking and I like being able to, trade right there on the app. So it's simple. And Binance is cool too. Binance isn't based in the United States, which is cool.
Yeah, Malta now. They got kicked out of Japan when Yahoo decided to open up an exchange. Do you Yahoo? I pre-search.
No, I don't really Yahoo.
Yeah,
I guess I should pre-search.
You gotta pre-search more, man. But Yahoo opened up an exchange in Japan, which kicked out Binance. That's why they're in Malta now. But I don't want to segue too far from that pre-search topic right there. Have you been
pre-search
using
is
it?
Good. I just no, and the reason why I don't want to know anything anymore, man. There's just too much. Everybody knows too much. I like not knowing shit anymore.
You want to like
I have no idea
unsearch
what
things?
the hell's going on. No clue. You know what I did before this show? As I pulled up, I'm like, maybe I should know some crypto news. So about 10 minutes before we went on, I typed in crypto news, and then CoinDesk pops up. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. And I'm scrolling through, and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, neat. India might legalize crypto. Whatever. Nobody gives a shit. People have been smoking weed, and that's been illegal for a long time.
Yeah, right.
All this other news. I guess, stuff's happening. 2018 was the rude awakening crypto needed. That one I agree with.
Yeah, dude. What about all the fucking layoffs that's coming with this right now? Everybody's getting laid off everywhere. Even fucking Bitmain's laying off. And if Bitmain's laying off, you know shit's hard right now out there for a crypto pimp.
Hard out there for a crypt. It's never been easy for a crypt.
It's not getting any easier either.
No. So it's a shame, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, it's everybody needs to get punched in the face. You kind of, I'm not saying I'm happy about the way that I was humbled in this sense, but at this, I'm not hurting. I'm not out on the street. I made sure that everything else is covered first.
Yeah.
The crypto. I mean, when I say, listen, I was thinking about this earlier. I'm like looking at savings accounts and stuff like that, and just. You see these advertisements and it's like get point whatever percent, and get a CD and you can get like 2.5% over like 6 months, 5 years. And I'm like, oh, I made 2.5%. Like when I logged it, like, it's just like, there's a mentality for me as far as like savings goes and like long-term savings, it just goes into crypto. It's just where it gets put. And, especially now, like at the very least, even if it all died tomorrow, I mean, at least I get to, I've evened a lot out. Because I've definitely averaged down for sure throughout the year.
Averaged down, yeah. I mean, that's been a rough year, but I dollar cost averaged my way in before the bull run, and I dollar cost averaged my way, the whole time. I've been earning it and spending it. And I'm with you. Like, my long term, the money that, I'm storing, like a squirrel. It's all in Bitcoin, really, and some alternative cryptocurrencies, maybe like Litecoin or Dash, stuff like that for faster transactions or anonymous transactions or whatever different uses I may want with my money. Right. But what wallets are you using right now?
So I used I have BitPay only because it has the card, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, it's nice to have like in an emergency.
Yeah.
Like, God forbid something happens, and it's like, you can. But I don't really use it that much. Edge I've used quite a bit this year. I started using this Monarch wallet that you showed us.
Yeah, Monarch is a sponsor of our meetup. That's what I like about those guys. They support us.
Well, yeah, I like that. But for less selfish reasons too. When we talked to him, when he Skyped in and just
Robert Beatles,
yeah. Sorry, when I say him, I mean he's like the head guy, right?
Yeah, Robert Beatles, yeah.
He's the Monarch, right?
I don't know if you would appreciate that, but maybe.
I wouldn't either. I can't believe I even said that. No, but he's so for him to like be there and talk, like hear his perspective and kind of where he's come from, and it's nice to know where some people are like. Me personally, I like knowing where certain people are philosophically because it does reflect in what they do. It reflects in if they have a business or if they're an artist in some way, shape, or form. Like it does kind of come out. But I appreciate that about them too. But but yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they're updating soon, man. At the end of the month, they're gonna have a way to buy and sell within the app. And it's going to be pretty competitive with things like Coinbase, but Coinbase doesn't give you your private keys and Monarch will.
See, that's exciting too. Yeah, that is a problem with Coinbase. I mean, Coinbase is just decent to just, run in and grab it and get rid of, and move it on. But
but I mean, that's the thing for noobs. If they fuck around on Coinbase and they're just playing with crypto to have fun, they could easily implement themselves into some kind of thing that's against their terms and regulations, from a gambling website or anything like that. If you send or receive Bitcoin from a blacklisted address that Coinbase deems malicious, whatever, it could even be a WikiLeaks address. If Coinbase is told not to be able to allow funding of it like PayPal and Visa, they'll freeze your account for funding it through their Bitcoin address through Coinbase. So I don't know. I like that we're looking at platforms that are now going to give us a way to buy, sell, and hold private keys. And I don't know, I think that, January 3rd, Trace Mayer's really trying to promote the obtain your keys, not your crypto mentality, where on January 3rd, everybody on every exchange, everywhere, just get your crypto off of that shit and put it on a wallet that gives you your private keys.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, well, that's the whole point of it. I mean, if you're, it's just like you can buy gold that's stored in a vault And then if you need to go get it from the vault that you have it stored in Hawaii or somewhere else that's not anywhere close to you, like, the point of holding a real asset is so that you can actually hold it. But we also live in a world of convenience too, and we definitely trade convenience for a lot of things. Whether it's security, whether it's mostly for security.
Well, what do you see Bitcoin as? Mentioning security, is it a crypto? Is it a currency? Security? A commodity asset? What do you perceive it as? Because I don't think it can be fucking labeled. It's so everything.
I was gonna say. I mean, it's really tough to say. It's Bitcoin. It's just. I hate to just go that simple, but what the hell else is it? I mean, it can be used as a currency, but so can cigarettes. And, if you go to jail, I mean, like, there's a lot of different things that you can do with it. So, and is it really a store of value for the future? I really hope so, but I don't know, and could the price of like precious metals tank? Sure. But at least it's there. Who knows? But so to say what it is, it's neat. It's interesting.
It's fun.
It's exciting. It's this weird, like, I don't know. It's like the Lost Island.
Have you got to play around and use it since the last time we went out and actually spent Bitcoin? Because that was hella fun, and I think it's up since then. So we're gonna turn out to be the pizza guys next bull run. Watch.
We are. Yeah, I hope so.
Taco pizza guys.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it was probably around. It was definitely in the mid 30s, like 35ish, let's say. It was definitely lower than it is. But yeah, when we went out, we spent Bitcoin at this restaurant. There's a whole video of us, at least going there.
Yeah, Mexican restaurant in New Jersey.
Other than just buying and moving certain shit around, and even another shit out. Like, I don't mind talking about what I got. It is what it is. But I've been like I didn't really get hit hard on. I like BitTube a lot because you can control it, and why I say you can control it is because. If you invest in, so it's just like buying like stock in Nike if all you wear is Nike. I mean, with BitTube, it's like if you're putting content out there and you're just using BitTube and you're in that world and you're really, pressing at it, I mean, yeah, of course, then invest in something like that if you really believe in, it's
BitTube just needs to get easier to use, man. I love BitTube. I put some of my videos on BitTube, but it has limits to auto porting over. So like this live stream that we're doing on YouTube, I go to BitTube, bit.tube, and I can go to auto import. So I can say, hey, just take that video from YouTube, put it on BitTube, and it will, but sometimes it just doesn't. And it's just, early beta problems, and I'm just hopeful that they'll work out some of the kinks so it's more convenient and easier to use, because the easier it is to use, the more people will use it. Unlike, unfortunately, I don't have as much time to diversify into, platforms. So I wish that plugin worked more. I love BitTube, and you can mine for it, you know what I mean? And you can contribute to the content creators that you like, and content creators can engage with their community more.
It's really cool. It's so I mean, it's like, so there's that. What the heck else do I have? I'm Bitcoin. Regardless of what people think of certain things. What the hell else do I got here? This isn't pulling up. Oh, you know who I'm angry at? Myself, but really, that's who I'm really angry at. But Waves, my goodness,
man,
I got
they
into
have
Waves
so
a little
much
while
potential.
ago, and the thing is, the reason I talk about Waves is because. Not necessarily because I want, I got in at Waves way when it was higher. So I would love to see it go up or whatever, but I'm angry at myself because it dropped just under $1, and I was like, dude, grab a bunch because you have friends that have projects on this, like Tokes. It's built on Waves. Concierge Club. These are like our friends from Vegas that we hung out with, that we're like family with, and they have good legitimate things going, and I'm like, well, all right, so there's something. If at the very least, put some more into that, and I didn't, and it just Waves now is at 3 and change, and I'm like, whatever. It is what it is, though.
Waves is so underappreciated though as a blockchain. I
really think it is. They don't really push themselves that much. They're just putting stuff out there, and it's very, dude.
Marketing's everything right now, though. It's so early in the game. They really got to start focusing on their marketing aspect. But marketing comes off scammy, and no one knows the right cocktail to it right now.
I think if the more that guys like Mike Wagner and Daryl DiPietro are kind of held as trophies and like shown like, look, these are guys that have
Dude,
like
even Burger King builds on waves. You know that, right?
now I do.
Yeah, Whopper coin, baby.
Come on.
It's on the waves.
They have 89-cent pancakes. I haven't gotten any yet, but I mean, I've been watching the commercials for
Waves. If I could go down the street, because I have a Burger King down the street, if I could use Waves to buy some pancakes, I would. I really would. But I think right now it's only in Thailand or some other country they're experimenting with that Whopper coin. I could be wrong. It might even be dead by now. How fast things move.
Guess we got to go to Thailand.
Yeah, just to get some crypto burgers. I got those Big Mac coins somewhere around here, man. Like, if I go to McDonald's, I can give them this coin, and they'll give me a Big Mac for it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, see, you know what I tried to do is what you did in the background is I tried to put that Leave Chris Crocker Alone thing, or Leave Brittany Alone thing behind me. I couldn't find nothing to hang up, though. So I would have had to take the sheet off the bed.
Yeah, no, Ember Burns is back there laying down.
What up? Oh, I wasn't asking. Yeah, I wasn't.
No, this is the same setup she uses on Spank Chain. I just hang a curtain, and that's the same setup, and then she just takes down the curtain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. This is my setup right here when I'm on Spank Chain. I'm like,
nice.
On the other end.
Fap comedy. I could see that being a whole new genre that doesn't even exist right now. I bet if you go to Pornhub, Fap comedy probably isn't a thing where you're just a guy doing stand up naked while somebody's jerking off.
I don't know that I want to be
like, yo, you're funny. You should see me naked.
I don't know. I'm still kind of shy.
Well, I know. I just interviewed a guy who went by the name Girth Brooks on Spank Chain, and he's not a sexual person at all. He's a developer. He's you know a very intelligent, nerdy developer, but he streams himself coding on Spank Chain. And people will tip him just because they want to know about the coding or some other things. So he's kind of actually taken over the platform to do like Twitch IRL or like whatever he felt like. So you could definitely go on Spank Chain and just shoot the shit. Don't have to do anything that you don't want to, and you'll earn crypto.
I'm not shooting any shit. I'm not shooting nothing. That's the idea.
He's like, I ain't doing scat videos. I'm not doing none of that.
No, but yeah, shout out to them too.
Do you go to those platforms though? Have you ever used those platforms to like tip somebody or just to check it out and see how they work?
Yeah. Of course
I have. What are your thoughts as opposed to like the traditional ones though? Because I'm more definitely, and it's a biased reason, but I'm more into interactive porn. Like I like the chat room and all that stuff and tipping and everything for the requests. So I like that.
It depends on which way the wind's blowing, because sometimes you just like, I can't wait to click that X and not have to, deal with anybody, not have to hear nothing back. I just want something like pre-recorded that's like, hey, and does something real nice for you, for however long, few minutes. But no, the interaction part is cool. The other part about it being crypto is even better too, because, there's already the crypto, audience there. So, it's funny because certain conversations, end up, like in the chats and shit like that, they'll end up talking about crypto and, whatever else. But like, no, it's really cool to like, and the idea of, just why the fuck not?
Right. I've seen a lot of like developers on there from myetherwallet.com, like my Ether wallet guys, my Ether. I've seen their team on there.
Right, because they got a lot of ether to spend and they can spend it there.
No, I mean streaming, and it's not like they're a couple that does sex work. They're just developers that live stream on the platform to engage with the crypto side of that community, which I just think is a really interesting like thought to see, like the far out big picture of this platform being like more like Twitch than Chatterbait. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be able to stream video games or comedy or fishing tutorials on Spank Chain, not just adult content. I think it has a lot more potential than just that vice. But where's all the energy? Where's all the money? Where's all the, the use case for anonymous money being transferred at low paces? It's a crypto and porn. So I could see that being the main use case right now. Hey, Mina, thank you so much for the Canadian super chat, eh?
Hold on, man. I'm buying masturbating.spankchain.live URL.
GoDaddy
Oh
just
man,
went and
the fishing show, Master Bates. Yeah.
master
So what the fuck else is going on?
base.
Yo, so speaking of horrible jokes, we got Integrity coming up next year.
Yeah, what's that roadmap like? I wanted to get Nathan on, but he's
Exactly.
always camera shy and shit.
He's less camera shy than he used to be.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It is. It is, and he's just like he's one of those guys that's just like, oh, I'll do it. But no, he's all right. 2019 is exciting already. We've got Florida is either the end of January or the beginning of February. We'll figure it out and we'll let everybody know. But and I don't know if we're able to. No, I don't.
Well, that's around the BTC Miami conference, right? By Mo.
Well, we're gonna be in
Last year, Dash sponsored the strip club party. I'm sure as fuck not missing that conference. I'm not.
That's good because my Dash went down, so maybe if I let them know, they'll feel like they owe me. No, it's going to be somewhere specific because there's somebody specific, and I don't know if we've announced it yet. I don't know if Nate's said it publicly, so I'm not going to. But it's really exciting. Like this is probably one of the coolest fucking like people that we could have had. You know, as a guest at the Integrity Show. Not to say take anything away from any one of them, but like everybody would go, oh shit. And you kind of see why. But anyway, so then we have, I think Oakland, we had a venue and now we don't. We got to get a new venue for Oakland in, what's it called? In March. But we're just kind of going all over the place. We're doing Texas and I am not sure.
I will not be there.
No.
No. Texas, Texas, I am fucking avoiding like
Skype you in. We can't even Skype you in or they're going to arrest us all.
Yeah, they'll probably take you all down. Yours are now cohorts.
So you know Ken Bozak? Nope.
Oh man, I got a present for you too the next time I run into you. They're definitely going to know you know me, but shout out to Data Bunker because they hooked me up with a bunch of stickers. I got a pack, limited edition, dude. I don't got that many. Stickers of me, and I got one here for you, man.
Oh, that's so exciting, man.
Dude, I got tokenized. Did you hear? I'm on a blockchain.
What do you mean you got tokenized? You're on a blockchain?
Yeah.
Tell me about
Hold up. It's wax.io, and if you go to wax.io and set it up, I can send you one of my little tokenized stickers that are me.
One of your little...
Yeah, one of my little me's, man.
Shit.
Hold on, I want to see if I can bring it up on screen. I can bring it up on screen. All right. All right, here, it's up on the YouTube screen. Am I sharing my screen with you right now? Here, I'll share my screen with you, and you should be able to see this. I have a bunch of me stickers. I don't know why it says I have 0 stickers. That's concerning. I hope that's just a glitch. But I clearly do. I have a few pages of stickers. Some of them are regular, and some of them have been highlighted with gold to highlight the rarity of their existence. So this is it. Okay. These are all the stickers of me that will ever exist on the Wax blockchain that are tokenized. And yeah, people should sign up. All they have to do is sign up, and if they go over to their settings page, they can post their trading URL, and I could send somebody one. But I'll definitely send you one, Mike.
Oh, it's exciting.
Yo, you know what we should do? Do you want to do this together? I got a contest.
I'm over here saying.
I got a contest. Well, I can definitely help you get tokenized. That's for sure. I got people on the inside, man.
Look it up.
But I got this giveaway I have to give away. So I have 1,299 people waiting for me to announce the winner of a $100 Christmas Bitcoin bonus.
Did you already pick the winner and you're just waiting for them to announce?
Nope. Got to pick the winner right here, right now, live, so they know that I didn't have any control in it. I don't know. Did you enter?
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to win. I'm saying, all right, hold on.
All right, we're gonna pick a winner for $100 worth of Bitcoin.
Do I get to pick them? How do I do this?
Are you watching on the screen live? It's just right here. It's gonna pick a random winner, so we have no way to control it.
All right.
So we can't get in trouble if like my mom wins.
All right.
All right.
Well, Mom Dukes. Well, Mama Bozak.
And draw one winner for $100, and there you go, Kandar.
Congratulations, Kandar. You have $100.
Yeah, dude, you won. I'll send you an email and I'll follow up with you on Twitter at kstallion. It looks like. All right. It's on my side. It's like really small and scrunched up, so I could share it. But I have another giveaway I got to announce with 111 entries for Steam Monster cards. So if you don't have a Steam Monster, if you haven't yet signed up and you haven't yet bought yourself a starter pack, I'm going to give you a code that will help you get a starter pack that is worth $10, and I'm giving it to 10 people. So 10 people out of 42. You know, 42 is the answer to everything, right?
Yep. What is 21 out of 42?
All right. Well, here's the winners. Francis, DJ Me Popsicle, Root. Other names that are not as easy to pronounce. And Sergio, my bro, how goes it? You won. This is awesome. So, yeah, you are the 10 winners of the $10 worth of Steam Monster cards, the starter decks. I'll send you guys the promo codes. And if you want to send me, I don't know, any kind of like, if you don't live too far, I could actually mail you a physical card. Like Mike just had in his hand. I could mail that to you. So you could actually physically have one in your hand. And now, Kimchi Socks. I got one pair of Bitcoin socks that I got to give away. One pair of the last Bitcoin batch of 2018. 1 out of 27 potential winners. And DJ Me Popsicle, you fucking won it again. Yo, I swear to God, this is why I use this platform, because of this guy. People would assume that we have colluded to give away socks to DJ Me Popsicle. But no, he won.
He can buy his own socks, but he wants to be a part of this.
He's a lucky dude. No, man. I've seen this guy. He has the luck. He enters, he wins. So congratulations to DJ Me Popsicle. And guys, check out wax.io. Post your trading URL below, and I'll send somebody a sticker. Oh, wait. Go ahead, Mike. Say something.
Hello.
Oh, okay. You were being really quiet. I thought your audio cut out on my end on the stream. I was like, no. So, dude, yeah, we had, what? 12 people just win stuff live on the air. 13 if you count whoever posts their wax trading URL in the comments below. That way I can go ahead and send them a sticker. DJ Me Popsicle is definitely in the chat. How goes it, bro? Nice to see you, Amina. Thank you guys for stopping by. So, how was your Christmas, man? Did you have any of those awkward family talks from last year carry over to this year? Like, how's that Bitcoin thing going?
No, not really. Didn't even really come up, honestly. Like, we had family come over here, and the only...
So there's like no difference from last year to this year. You just didn't really talk about it that much last year, even if it was in the bull run.
Yeah, not even really. It wasn't like, you know, it's not like a topic of discussion. Like, we watched Die Hard, ate a whole bunch of cookies and shit like that. Ate just, you know, open presents and
I'm like the Billy Mays at Bitcoin, bro. I show that shit to everybody. Like, Sham, wow, check out this Bitcoin.
I mean, they've all heard it. It's all, you know, it's the whole, like, they all know it. They've all heard it. They've all seen, you know, the benefits and, you know, and heard the bites too and whatever. But, but no, that's not, yeah, even still, like, it's funny, politics didn't even really come up neither. Like, we hung out the night before at my nephew, his birthday is on Christmas Eve. So they have like this big party for him over there too. So it's also like a Christmas Eve party, a giant number of people with their family. I don't think any of that shit came up, man. Nobody, you know, it's exciting to know that, like, you know, there's this online world of like everybody talking about the latest politician and what's the problem with this one and, you know, where's this going and where's that going. Then there's the rest of us who were just like talking shit about like shit we used to do when we were younger, when we got fucked up, trying not to hide, you know, trying to hide stories in front of our kids and, you know,
yeah, we were drinking all that soda under the overpass when we were supposed to be at John's house because we never skipped school and drank soda.
Yo, let me tell you something. I won't go into too much detail, only out of respect. I have a 16-year-old daughter, and man, she's 16.
Grown up in Philly too.
Dog, yeah, I mean, it's just like everything that I was and did and saw, whatever, like, you know, you can see it happening again for kids too. So it's just like, you know, But whatever, man. It's exciting too. We were also talking about like the whole generation difference because, you know, us raising kids. I mean, look at us. Like we're, you know, I don't have a backwards hat on right now, but like, dude, we smoke weed. We're into crypto. I skateboard. Like, yeah, come on, you know. But we're all like successful, like people raising kids and doing whatever and giving the kids like their own option to just kind of do whatever and live life and experience it in different ways. So, I mean, that's all part of the future. So it's exciting to know that, like, you know, I don't know where the price of Bitcoin's going to go. I don't really give a shit. I know it's going to be around for a long time, but like, you know, by me being around and people asking all these questions and that are, you know, that are into it. I mean, there's some of my family that have it. They're not as into it as I am or whatever, but, it's like, it's just kind of like exciting to share. Like, it was exciting for me during Christmas to be able to tell everybody what I did this year. Actually, yeah. So this came up as far as like crypto.
I was gonna say, you did comedy at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, I kind of forget how fly I am sometimes, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I am fucking excited to have you on my show, bro.
So, because that's the thing, man. I got to tell these stories about like, yeah, man, I got to go to Vegas twice and do, you know, to work, to perform, and in a couple different places. I went to Denver to do the same thing, Baltimore, California. We drove all up and down California and, you know, just got spots and did whatever. And it was just like, you know, we hustled as much as we could and we put these shows on. And here we have our own like concert T-shirt. On the back of it, it's got the tour dates and everything like that. It's just like, you don't get to do this unless you have a platform, and that platform is Bitcoin. I'm not going to say it's like, you know, cryptocurrency and, you know, this, you know, other thing. It's because of Bitcoin, because that's what got us all attracted to it in the first place. Is the fact that we can, you know, you've been seeing this lately, like, you know, well, this has been going around forever, but like short the banks and long Bitcoin. Yeah. You know, because there is this whole world that's just about to emerge. Yo, it's funny what $25 billion can do. 3 weeks ago, the market was at $105 billion market cap, and now it's at 130 or ish. Okay. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like everybody started to feel good again. And like, you're starting to see things move around a little bit more and just kind of like, we're kind of coming back out again. And then, so even if on Christmas, you did have to have that conversation about how's Bitcoin doing now that it's down, you go, well, last week it was 3,100 and today it's 4,100. So you tell me, what do you think? And they're like, holy shit. Meanwhile, all the stocks have just dropped, even, you know, for Trump. Did you see Trump said buy the fucking dip? Essentially, he didn't say it like verbatim, but
but basically,
yeah. So I mean, nope. I'm cool. You guys can have Netflix and Facebook, and you guys can buy Amazon all you want to. It's just like I'm trying something different, and I'm not the only one.
Right.
And I don't know. It's just like there's just kind of something to it. So we'll see where the fuck it goes.
Yeah, it'll go wherever stocks, I think it was Pomp. Yeah, my boy Pomp. He was on the news today, and he was talking about that.
I saw you tweet back to him. You were like, well, whatever you just said, I'm not going to go on now.
Yeah, no, he killed it. Yeah, I can't talk about too much. It's supposed to be, I shouldn't even have told you, I guess. I don't fucking know. At the bottom of the email, it was like, by reading this, you were agreeing to, I was like, I didn't agree to shit. I'm dyslexic. Prove it.
Huh?
Yep.
Can't read.
But yeah, the news reached out and was like, we want to talk to you. And I was like, have you Googled me? Like, yeah, I'm down. As long as you know who you get, and I'm there. But
yeah. I would talk anywhere, and I'm excited for you for whatever's gonna happen.
My anxiety. But I wanted to keep going into 2019, man. What's you know, you said for integrity we were going to Florida for either the end of the month or beginning of February? Because I want to go to that one. I want to be there, man.
My birthday's early February, so I would like it to be then. But I don't give a shit, man. It's all good. Whenever we'll announce it soon. Hopefully within the next week or two.
Well, there's a good conference going on down there. We might be able to align the stars and get it to go on around that time and steal some of their thunder, or some people that couldn't afford tickets, you know, could come to our event.
It's a possibility. But at the very least, yeah, so we got that coming up. But, you know, like for me personally,
yeah, dude, what's up with your Anchor podcast? I saw that was on your website.
All right, so let's talk about that real quick. I haven't published anything yet, but I've already done like my own pilot, and I love Anchor, dude. It's like it's easy. It's a simple podcast I can do right from my phone, and the way that you can record little like 3-second clips, a 4-minute clip, a 30-second clip, and then put them all together in order and then say, all right, here's my show. So I'm basically putting out a podcast that might be at the most 14 minutes long.
Right. I like that.
I'm able to do it once a week, and I've written down a structure where it's just like, all right, I'm able to just kind of plug in, and it's working. So I'll release the first one. Like I'm not going to release this. Like I was going to do this pilot one and just release that, but I'm good. It's kind of like a rough draft. So this one, I'm like good to release the next one. I'll just do that in the beginning of the year. Excuse me.
Release the pilot at the 1 year anniversary.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. No, it's I just something I want to do soon because it'll just at the very least just kind of keep me in the gear. One of the there's a lot of different podcasts I listen to. One of my favorites was as Bill Burr. Like there's a Monday morning podcast where it's just like him and he's just kind of talking and it works. Not everybody can really pull that off the right way, but he does it and it works. And I kind of want to sort of basically try that. And then so what the heck else? Oh, me just hitting mics more. I'm like writing as much as I can now. I kind of just took December and just went back to like me and just I didn't really do much. Like I just took care of a bunch. I did a bunch of shit.
I was gonna say you did a lot of shit. You were half of the way around the world that I was there. I saw you.
Yeah. But just for so I kind of took the last month to just kind of decompress from the year and just get a bunch of other things back in order, which I did. So I'm writing a lot more. Yo, man, couple shout outs. But your boy Jack.
Oh, Jackie Wills, my boy.
Dude, Jackie he's
yo, our history is so fucking crazy. Did he ever tell you about our past? Like we were not friends growing up, bro.
Okay.
We were not friends.
I don't know the whole story, but I'm just the reason I want to bring him up just for a second is because all right, so through meeting you, through you, I met him and he was he's been doing these videos on YouTube that they're comedy videos. He's just telling these stories. So he's like, I want to get on stage though. So I went with him once. I missed his first set, but he recorded it and I watched it. I didn't see his second set. I didn't see him the second time either. He just went alone. But when I went the first time too, another friend of mine named Lawrence was there too. It was his second time going up. I'm a damn inspiration. That's not what I'm trying to say, but by being there with these guys, they're going up and they're re-inspiring me to get back up and just kind of do this. And they're not necessarily into crypto. They know about it. They've heard of it. They've heard enough from you and I. I'm sure Jackie's heard a ton from you. Elle's heard a bunch from me. And it's we're all kind of working on different shit as we go. And all this came from this horrible year in crypto. It wasn't horrible at all. It was just a matter of how much, not necessarily money you put in, but how much this whole clearing happened where there's just a whole chance to create.
Yep. And
you did it. Look, you are the best walking trophy of it means to utilize Bitcoin as a platform for freedom, or as a vehicle for freedom for you. And it's doing the same thing for me. I'm learning a shitload of things from you. And it's just I don't know, man, I love this. This would not have happened in the precious metals world. This does not happen on Wall Street. Okay, there's no. It doesn't happen. They do coke and buy yachts, and we do different things. I don't know.
We do decentralized dance parties. That's what we do.
Yeah. So that's what I love about it, and that's what's I don't know. That's what's really cool about all of this.
Right. I mean, dude, I made a whole new family at that Bitcoin PHL meetup, I miss Brandon, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. He was fucking awesome. And, I started traveling, and then Dan Fishman really, right now is carrying the weight of the meetup, which is fucking awesome. I don't know. It's just
Philly. It's just and maybe they're not all coming together. Maybe they don't ever have to. But at the very least, there's this buzz and it's happening. But as far as our group goes, I love it. And it was really cool to see, shout out to Jackie and all them from Vegas and all the people that we met out in
Aaron Nakamoto and them.
And Aaron and Daryl and all them people. But to see the meetups that we went to where, we came and Fluffy Pony was there and we're all playing darts and Connect Four and badminton and whatever the fuck else and just goofing off and hanging out. Those are the important things that keep people together. Dude, there was
smoking weed in a dust storm that looked like it could have killed people.
Yeah. I mean, listen, go pick any city and find out where a Bitcoin meetup is, right? Drive whether it's within an hour. And I guarantee you're going to see an old man with gray hair a young man, a young like teenager who's like you're going to see everything in between. Like, wait a minute, they're not going to be together. That sounded kind of.
I mean,
I'm
they
just saying,
could be. You don't want to discriminate either, I
people.
guess.
You're going to see goofy people show up in the wintertime with shorts on, and you're going to see like people. Just the array of people is crazy, and it's great. And nobody, it's just like I have only seen this happen in skateboarding, really.
Yeah, that's, you know what? I was talking to somebody about like the crypto culture and skateboard culture, and it feels very similar. Like, if you get rid of the people that when Lambo, when Moon shit, fucking dude,
Yeah.
we're like the same lunch table in high school.
And I mean, I guess there's room for those people too. But and for if for anybody that doesn't skateboard or at least doesn't understand what I'm saying, you show up to a skate park, you're gonna see a metalhead, a hip hop dude, a whatever,
a prep kid, a fucking valedictorian, a degenerate.
People transsexuals, do like everything. Like people come all over.
Skate parks have the most diversity of any part of any city.
If you come in, bust into like this giant 360 flip, everybody's going to stop and go, "Oh shit!" Nobody cares about who you are or what you do. It's I guess they do in a sense, but like what representation you bring about yourself. It's,
right.
It's what you really, what you can do, and what you make of it. So that's why I love
Amina, dude. Shout out to Amina. She has killer meetups in Ottawa. I got to speak at her meetup with Kyle Kemper, which was awesome. He just published the book on Amazon. You should check it out, bro. It's actually, I think it's free if you get the ebook, and it's only a couple bucks if you want to get the actual paperback, but it's called The Unified Wallet, and it's about the idea of a unified wallet where, like, I don't know. You have to check it out. But, I mean, think about it. Where everything now is being tokenized. Where I want the private keys to my healthcare, my driver's license, my car insurance, my rent to my house, my Netflix subscription. I'm talking about proof of all of this ownership. I want to own all that data on one unified wallet.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's the future I'm looking for, right? Where we own everything. Like... And we have possession of it and proof of possession.
Well, right. Yeah. That's why. That's what. Yeah, like when we were talking about doing things like having like Coinbase. Again, it's a nice place to go and like for right now, that's like where you go get it and then just don't leave it there. And if you don't understand why, then don't be embarrassed to reach out and say, like, here's a question that I want to put out, and I'm gonna say I've been wanting to ask you about it. What the best like computer setup, like if I wanted to run a couple nodes and like have a wallet set up on just one computer in my house, like what's the best, like what kind of hardware do I need, like what kind of like whatever should I have? The other thing is like I think there should be some kind of instructional. I would get a lot out of going to an instructional meetup where somebody was like, here's how you run nodes, here's how you best like keep things private, here's the best way to download a wallet. And if there was like, whether it happens here or maybe it should happen everywhere, but like I don't know how to do that. I've been in Bitcoin since 2012. 2012? Yeah, 2012. I don't know how to do any of that shit, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. But
I never ran a full node, but I know how to. I just never applied. It's like driving stick. Like I think I know how, but I never really physically applied myself.
Like if somebody was having a heart attack, I'm sure I could like instantly kick in and I could drive it.
Right, right. But Blockstream right now, I believe it's Blockstream, they have a like $120 satellite dish full node that you can just throw on the roof of your house, and they got this satellite in space, so Bitcoin in space, bro, and you can run a space node from your house for like $100.
Wasn't that what Nexus is doing too? Like,
yeah, dude, they're doing it with the low orbit satellites. This is more of like a hunky boy.
Okay.
Yeah, check out the picture. It's pretty big deal. But yeah, dude, you can do that, and I think Lightning channels too, right? Like I haven't personally opened one, but I would love to open a Lightning channel with like the meetup and have the meetup have their own Lightning channel with all the people that attend the meetup. So like if we go out and eat or whatever, we can use the Lightning channel to like settle the bill and be nerds.
Wow, see, there's all this stuff that you can do with this, and I don't know, man. Like even the guy, what the heck is his name? I'm sorry, Matt. Matt from Steam, the local guy from
Steam Monsters.
Yeah. All the things he creates on Steam. It's just amazing to watch and
He's
see
a
all these
beast.
things that are out there. Remember those robot things we were trying to do to coin droids? I mean, like, I'd still never set mine up because it got screwed up. But, like,
it's hard. There's still everything's so hard, man. Like I said, like with the BitTube and coin droids and all these things, like it's not easy. It's still early pre AOL disk era of the internet. You know what I mean? Like Coinbase is like that, but there's not much else.
But that's why it's important to, you know, kind of tough it out. And that's where the investment could pay off too, where it's just like, I'll deal with the patience of, you know, maybe not as many people are on the platform. Maybe I'm only getting whatever this and I'll tough it out for a while you're still doing everything else. Like personally, I haven't posted anything, not because I'm boycotting them, but like I haven't posted anything to YouTube since earlier this year. I think I posted like 2-3 videos tops. No, 1, 2, 3, 2 podcasts and then 2 other quick videos for free Ross. That was it.
Okay.
So, I don't know, man. I'm trying to utilize all these other platforms. I mean, Steam, it's just like Steam, like, took a giant dump or whatever, but so did everything. But, like, as a company, it took a giant dump. Didn't a whole bunch of people just get laid off from Steam, too? And, like, now less things are getting done, I would guess. I don't know.
No, everybody's getting laid off, dude. Yeah, you could just say a name and assume. But I think Tron, Justin's son, has basically put Ethereum and EOS under his wing and said he'd adopt anybody willing to, I guess, pledge allegiance to Tron and build their project on his network and blockchain rather than the other ones. I was just like, I like it, and I thought, like, damn, that's some fucking Civil War kind of shit. But good for him for helping Tron, developers.
Isn't Tron the one that went on Pornhub?
Yeah.
You can pay
Pornhub
nothing.
You can earn Tron, dude. If you put a video on Pornhub and people watch it, you can earn Tron.
Really?
Yeah, at least I believe so. That's one of the qualifying. There's either way you can earn crypto.
Can you just put like, you can put anything on there, can't you?
Yeah.
You can put like I could put like the Glenn Beck show on there if I wanted.
Well, that would be copyright stuff. But
I guess
you could probably put yourself reacting to the Glenn Beck show. So you could put the Glenn Beck show on with the headphones in and just record yourself watching the show.
I have no idea why his name, out of all the names in history.
Pornhub and Glenn Beck. We know your search history already.
Yep.
You're
gonna be able to find my private keys. You're like 6 steps from getting my private keys.
I sent this guy my private keys by accident. I was copying and pasting stuff, right? So check this out, everybody. And I know DJ's gonna love this one. I was on Twitter and I was trying to send him the link to this live stream so he could share it or whatever. He could watch it, get in the chat, whatever. And I forgot that right before that I copy and pasted my private key for YouTube. YouTube has private keys for streaming. So he has a key that if he so wished to use, if he knew how, could have taken over my YouTube channel live stream.
I'm gonna.
As soon as I hit the end button, it's not a possibility anymore. You better get cracking.
Dude, I'm gonna be like Jay Leno. I'm gonna take the Tonight Show from you.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I've done that before, dude. I told you, I've sent on Signal. I sent my boy. I was already logged in. I thought I had to log back in and put the passcode back in, so I put the passcode in. And I like hit enter, which was actually send, which was actually a text message to him. But it's fine too because it's a really good friend of mine that we only talk on Signal because we only talk on Signal, and you know it's like private key type messages or whatever. They're always funny. But yeah, so I was just like, I said, dude, I was like, for you to have this, I don't really give a shit. Plus, I could change it anyway. But.
Right, and yeah, like I said, for you to have it, it's not like I'm worried. I love you. I trust you. You know, you got integrity.
The worst thing I'm gonna do is sign on and be like, "Hi, I'm Ken Bozak," and then sign off. Everybody's gonna know it's not you. I don't have like I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we're kind of dressed alike, and we still don't look alike. We have a beard. We have a hat.
I'm way too Irish as hell looking and round. I look like a fluffy Irishman. God, I gotta hit the gym. Dude, I do though, man. I definitely do. I've been looking at these fitness cryptos and stuff, and I'm waiting for the one that links to my Fitbit or my smartwatch, so as I run, I can earn crypto, because that would be fucking dope. Sweat
Yeah,
coins, kind of.
sweat coins. Yeah, it's a cool concept. It sucks, dude. I've been sweating all year, and I think I might be able to buy like a pack of fucking gum.
Not even, right? Yeah, sweat
No.
coins a good concept, that's for sure, but I think it's something that crypto could fix with the lightning channels and micropayments, and doing small tasks with advertising built in. There's so much
I don't know
potential.
if this is the guy, but I met somebody. This might be him. I'll look it up. But anyway, we met somebody that was that had basically crypto Fitbits.
Oh, we did.
They were working. No, you weren't there. I'm sorry. It was Nathan and I. But
I was like, all right, how bait?
We were at the Bitcoin Center in New York.
Oh shit, man! Yeah, Nick Spanos, right? And zap.org.
Yes. Yeah. Nick's a good dude, man. I met him when he came down to Philly, and it was just like, he and I had we've had so many mutual friends and paths crossed in the past 10 years, but it was the first time we ever met was at the Bitcoin coin conference, whatever. They're all called coin this.
I know, I hate that shit. But I actually got to drink and party with Nick Spanos fucking a lot this year. He's an awesome dude. A shout out to Nick. I actually was a big fan of his, because I kind of got into Bitcoin, in 2015, and I watched all the Netflix documentaries, and there was the one where Nick is outside the Federal Reserve offering people free Bitcoin if they want one. Here's a free Bitcoin, anybody want one? And the lady's she takes out her purse, she's like, I'd rather have this cash. And she was like, let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, a year later, or 2 years later to the date, it was at $18,000 or something. So I was like, yo, I wonder if she ever watches that Netflix documentary and goes, damn, or she's like, oh, it's down to 3,000. I knew I was right. Ha 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 ha.
Well, yeah, now she's laughing.
Is she though? Is she? Because Bitcoin was only 300.
Who knows? That dude, listen, I don't want to put nothing out there. I saw somebody who may have looked like Nick Spanos do one of the coolest things, and this turned me into an instant fan. Somebody got out of a car, and there was a big parking sign that said no parking. A big sign that said no parking. And since his car was parked there, he was like, yeah, well, guess what? And that sign was this close to being removed. But it was really dug in there. But he was he
wasn't for a lack of trying.
No.
Yeah, where was that again? Was that in San Francisco? Was that the Tokyo?
That was. See, we get it all fucked up. We don't even know where we're at sometimes. No, that was in Philly. That's when I met him at the Philly Coin.
That was Philly. It was No, it was Coinvention.
Coinvention. Thank you.
Coinvention, and that was Alex and Brandon and Eric and them. I remember those guys. Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, it was a good event, man. Like you said, they had Ross's mom out there, Nick Spanos, somebody that may have looked like Nick Spanos.
Mom at certain places, and it's just because
sponsors will unsponsor an event. I didn't know that until I started working more with conferences in the background and as an advisor, hey Ken, how should we do this or that, you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, reach out to this, and I'm always saying we got to get free Ross, we got to get Lynn. And you're right, a lot of the times they're not allowed because sponsors actually started putting that in their writer, if you get Lynn, we're out.
Well, bye.
Right.
I like the people that say to them bye, because what she's doing is huge. It's just it's disgusting. The guy needs to get out of jail. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe that there's even blockchain or cryptocurrency projects in this space that are against the situation. It goes against everything crypto is.
Yeah, I hear you, but here's the thing. I'm glad we're on this. Okay? And credit Dame Dash for this phrase, but there's culture vultures everywhere. In everything, and they come along all the time, and they see a good time, and they want to come join your playground, and they want to come ruin your your space, and people blow shit up and whatever. Those people will come and go, and fuck them. I was trying not to say just simply say fuck them, but fuck them. Fuck them. They'll disappear, or they won't, but they'll have their, that's the beauty of freedom, is that shit too can and will and has to exist, and there's no stopping it. I mean, the best thing you can do is just lead by example, lead in the type of culture the way that you want to, and people will stick around and follow you and see what you put in, and that that you have a good character at the very least, that you're not a fucking slime ball, I don't know. That's why I think that's the type of shit that'll make that stuff go away. You get bulldogs like Nate who barks down at some of these people, and if it gets to that point, which is usual.
Well, I mean, 90% of the fucking projects and people at these conferences do deserve it to an extent, and it may be for a lack of understanding their own fucking shadiness and scam to their own projects, or Yeah. Ignorance.
That's why personally I go with I give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
Right. Like some of the projects I talk to, I think they're too dumb to be scamming on purpose. It's like I feel bad because I think they're actually trying to figure out how to do this thing genuinely, but in the end, I'm like, you are a scam.
So, it's good to expose those types of things and to, have an attitude towards certain stuff. I'm not saying welcome all that crap. I'm just saying it's coming. You can do your best to plant a garden and hope weeds don't grow, but they're gonna come. You gotta do your best to just avoid them and stay away from them, and that's what we try to do with the Integrity Show. And it's called the Crypto Shit Show. It's always still going to be the Crypto Shit Show, but I like integrity, and you and I genuinely, we should rewind this. We genuinely got confused when we were trying to remember the name of Coinvention, and no offense to them, but there's been Coinvention, Coin this, and all these other vention that's, and Coin World that, and you get lost, And with us, it's just like, I like the idea that we sell your stuff on eBay, name of a store, because it just tells you exactly what they do, and that's what we're trying to do with Integrity.
As seen on TV.
Yeah, what's your show Integrity about? It's about bringing and maintaining as best as we can integrity to this space. Like the idea of trustlessness and all these things are all, and decentralization are all a part of this, and we want to make sure it stays that way. And if it doesn't, I'm not the one that likes to bark on people. I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. I'll explain it. Maybe they're just not too dumb, but they just haven't heard it yet, or they haven't seen it that way yet. But after a while, it's just, you get cut off pretty quickly. 40. I'll be 41 in a couple months, man. So, there's more gray hairs. I don't have a lot of time left. I want to waste it with.
Well, that's what I mean. We're actually coming close up on our hour, and I wanted to wrap up with a question or two. Since we did travel quite a bit to a few different events with each other, and our paths have crossed many times in 2018, just curious, what was one of your, funniest memories, of us hanging out? If you had to pick one, because I got mine, but I was prepared. I'm just wondering, what was, your go-to? And, yeah.
There's a bunch. The one that just all right. I'll just say the one that's coming to mind. I can't say that this is the best one, but this is one of the funnier ones for me, especially was smoking weed out in the dust storm. Okay, and if you don't mind, I'm gonna tell that story. It'll take me 25 seconds.
Go, bro, because it was amazing.
Dust storm. A gigantic dust storm in the middle of Nevada, where we were in Las Vegas. And we're getting texts on our phone from the government saying, go inside, dust everywhere. And Ken, and now, by the way, we were at this house where there was a whole bunch of us, and everybody ran inside.
Oh, I got my mask
and was buckled up. Somewhere. And Ken and I went outside like this with these masks on, all right? And we pulled them up to here, and we're smoking weed back in Chong, and
in the middle of a tornado.
Yeah, it was horrible. So everybody ran out, dude, what are you guys doing? Get inside. And we're like, we're fine.
I looked inside the window and I saw a sign that said $1,200 fine for smoking. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm good right here.
Yeah, so we're just listen, man, I'm not trying to spend $1,200. So now, for me, the funnier part of this whole thing was later on, I told Nate the story. And I was like, so we're out back on these chairs, we're smoking weed. And I was like, we pulled the masks up. You know how they had, I was like, you know how you like do the Spider-Man kiss? And he stopped and looked at me and he's like, what the fuck did you just hold on. We didn't Spider-Man kiss. And
we certainly did not.
Right there on the floor.
I'm gonna die. Oh shit.
That's one of them. A bunch more have come to mind though, but
that's mine. I think my favorite one, dude. It was just great because we saw like the fucking chairs and shit fly across that big ass backyard. That was that backyard, that mansion that we were at. That's the one that Brianna Sparks said she made a video at, and I sent her a picture of it during the day, and somehow somebody tweeted later on while we were smoking. I took another picture out at night and sent it. It was like, that tweet is out there if somebody can find it, of that place where we were smoking that blunt during that Dust Bowl storm or whatever the hell it was, dude. It was insane. There's pictures of the lightning and everything. It was insane looking. The water was like everywhere.
Yeah, it was a pool.
It was a mini hurricane.
Splashing, yeah. And maybe I would say 90% of that is probably because we were idiots. The other 8% I would say is because we were just like, yo, we're fine. We're going to be all right. Like, we grew up in not dust storms, but we just grew up in like crazy situations where like we're good. I don't know what the other 2%. We were just wanting to smoke. I don't know. Man, probably just to say we did it.
Right, exactly. I did it. Like everybody else was inside hugging Fluffy Pony for survival, and I'm out there smoking with Mike.
Yo, I find myself in so many more situations that I just stay in for the story anymore. I'm just like, oh,
gotta ride this one out.
We're gonna see where this one goes.
All right, man. So let everybody know where they can find you, bro. Like, you know, what's your platforms where people can find you? I got all your links below. Just let them know, and again, like, you know, where they can find you and about the podcast coming up.
MikeSalvi.com takes you to wherever. That just takes you to my site, and then from there, like all the other ways to contact me, my Steam page, my Twitter, and like my BitTube channel. And a link to the Integrity Show. And so check that out. We do have to update it. But that's where.
Yep, and this is his site right here, guys. So check out the website, MikeSalvi.com. And the link's in the description world, Mike Salvi's World. Don't forget to check him out on all these little tabs here, especially Steam it. Go ahead and upvote my bro. All right, Mike, I'm going to let you go. I got to see what's going on with this TV thing. I don't even know what's going on. We'll see. But I'll see you tomorrow, right, at the meetup.
Yes, you will.
Nathan going to be there?
Not sure.
All right, I'll have to hit him up and find out.
Dubai. I don't know where the fuck he's at. I have no idea.
That dude. Yeah. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow at the meetup. Guys, check out bitcoinphl.com. If you're in the area and want to check out a free meetup tomorrow, I'll be there. Shout out to Dan Fishman and Monarch, our sponsor. And yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm pretty baked now. Everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. There's a little alert bell right there. And if you post your wax.io trading URL in the comments below, I might send you a sticker. All right, guys, have a day.